Hey everyone, 𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗏 here, and today I have a different type of nail art for you. It is going to be a spooky Christmas theme, so everything that I use will be down in the description box or in the pinned comment. But if you do like these kind of videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the Chills crew, and let's get into today's video. So first up, we're going to be using Noodles Nail Polish Peppermint Mocha, and this is an absolute gorgeous Crelly. It is a white Crelly with bronze and red glitters in various sizes, and it does take 3 coats to reach full opacity. Now, I do want to state I did film this video last year, but I never got around to actually editing it until, this year. However, this is fantastic. I love her formulas. If you've never tried her Crelly formulas from Noodles, you should, because they are by far some of the best out there. Now, because this polish has a lot of glitter in it, it's very bumpy, I need to smooth it all out before I can stamp on it. I'm going to use my glitter grabber, let it have a nice good coat, and then I'm going to set it to the side so that it can dry. Now, if you've been on my channel before, you know that I love cohesion or matchiness, so I did use my Broomstick Runs on Coffee because I felt like this color matched the larger hex brownish bronze colored glitters the best. So with this, it does take 3 coats to reach full opacity, but it's a good formula. I didn't have any problems with running or pulling, even on my own natural nails, but here I am using a more opaque tip. But trust me, it is only just 3 coats on even a natural nail. And the last polish used was going to be Santa Monica Claus from China Glaze. This is a very, very bright red polish that has a either golden or orange shimmer that is running throughout it. It has a Crelly consistency, I would say, and it does take 2 to 3 coats to reach full opacity depending on your application. Some people have complained about the running or pulling. I did not have that problem even putting it on my own natural nails, but I did choose this polish because I felt like the red glitters matched perfectly with this polish in particular. The stamping plate I'll be using is going to be the 𝘂𝗶𝗏𝙗 MXM092 stamping plate. This was an adorable stamping plate that came out with last November in 2022, and I absolutely love it. With the designs here, they're just so stinking cute. I love creepiness. I love Christmas. Married together, boom. My favorite plates. I have to say it. Now, if you don't have the subscription service, you won't be able to get your hands on this because this is currently still available for like $5 on the 𝘂𝗏𝙗𝙉 website. However, I think 𝘂𝗎𝙗𝙗 has something similar to this, but you don't have to have a subscription for that. So you can get this in another route if you don't want these exact images, but you want something very similar to this, and I'll link everything down below as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick up this image in Drop Red Gorgeous by 𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. This is a beautiful red metallic crimson color that's very bright, and it stands out on this brown polish, which is what I wanted. I'm just kind of patting down all the sides that were kind of poking up and sticking up and stuff like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the smudge-free top coat from 𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 because this is a red polish and red loves to smear. Now, I wanted something of a unique background to this, so I chose 𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's The Drunken Elf, and this is a beautiful brown-green duochrome that definitely has that hint of green when it pops against this bright red, and I thought it looked fantastic, honestly. I'm going to pat everything down, and then after that, I'm going to apply my smudge-free top coat just to make sure that there's no any type of smearing whatsoever, because I am going to have to put down a sticky base coat later on when I go to do some reverse stamping. Now for some reverse stamping, and we're going to go in with Straight Up Black after this creepy looking snowman. Now with him, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the berries, the ribbon with Drop Red Gorgeous because I really want to have that red cohesion from all the different colors. And then the green is going to be in for the leaves, it's going to be for his collar, and then of course for the present. And this greenhouse has a nice pine color. I felt like it matched best with that brown-green duochrome with that hint of green. And then for the hat, it's going to be the Drunken Elf, and it has those brown elements, so I wanted something to basically be matchy. And then of course his body is going to be in coconut because I'll be honest, I feel like the Noodles nail polish Peppermint Mocha is more on the creamier off-white tone rather than a stark white Crelly. So we're going to go in with Straight Up Black after this candy cane and with the skull on it. I went ahead and filled in the skull with coconut, and then the candy cane itself is not red, but green. So I went in with Greenhouse, filled it in, set it to the side to completely dry, and then we can work on the last nail. So I wanted to catch the phrase 𝘂𝗶𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, but I'm going to do some double stamping. So I'm first going to go in with Drop Red Gorgeous, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp this right over that Noodles nail polish with the one that had been smoothed out. And then I'm going to go in with the Straight Up Black because I wanted to find that phrase 𝘂𝗶𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 so it's a little bit easier to read. And then I'm going to set it to the side to dry. Now we can go and place our stamps down, but before we do that, we need to add a sticky base coat. And this is why it's so important to have that smudge-free top coat. Otherwise, the sticky base would completely smear everything. So when you apply this, make sure that you wait about a minute, I would say, before then placing your stamps down. You want to make sure that this is kind of ever so slightly tacky so that it can actually pluck reverse stamp from the stamper. And here I just first place down the snowman, and then I'm going to go ahead and place down my candy cane at kind of like an angle. Now that my snowman and my candy cane are completely dry and down on the nail, I can go ahead and apply now my smudge-free top coat. This is going to make sure that I don't have any type of smearing or smudging when I go to put my future top coats on top of this. Now I'm going to give this a good like 5 to 10 minutes to dry, and then I can go ahead and apply my glitter grabber. Now with this, the glitter grabber does help out not only with glitter polish, but also smoothing out decals or reverse stamping with the stamps that are placed on the nails, because sometimes they're raised. And then once that's dry, I give that about 10 to 15 minutes. I can go in with my favorite top coat. Here I'm using the Super Chick Lacquer's quick drying top coat. I love this stuff. It makes everything like juicy and plump and nice and beautiful. And yeah, overall it's then done. It looks fantastic glossy. You can really see that pop or that shimmer with that red under that snowman. And then of course would be the opposite when it comes to the candy cane and that green effect. And then you can see that dual chrome aspect. It's really neat. I actually love these nails. I like them glossy, but of course I love everything matte. And there you have it, the final manicure. Let me know down below if you did enjoy this video, if you thought of something that's kind of unique and you like kind of the colors that I picked, if you're gonna try something like this. Are you into kind of like spooky seasons creepings vibe, or are you more on the traditional side? I don't mind a traditional nail, but I also do love a good creepy Christmas as well. And also everything that I use I will link down in the description box or pinned comment as usual. But if you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and for those who have, thank you very much for staying subscribed. I do appreciate you. But until then, take care and stay chilly.